him, look him man
what you
pulling
doing?
his
Yo, what you doing?
firearm at us. What he
Switch
fuck?
off the vehicle.
Hello, there's a passenger in there, yeah?
Switch off the vehicle.
There's a passenger in here.
Switch off. I am going to shoot you.
There is a passenger in here. There is a passenger in here.
Switch off the vehicle, please. Switch off.
There is a passenger in here.
May I have my ticket, please? Switch off. May I have my ticket?
No, I said I wasn't gonna talk about this thing, but I saw this video floating around, and obviously a couple people sent me the video because they're saying, look how the police is going on in St. Lucia.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's Countryman again. Just I lick you with some wisdom, and I lick you with some knowledge. You gotta take inside your brain. It says, son, I've learned a lot out of reading people's faces. No matter how them are going, like them original, them fake. You gotta know when to walk and know when to run and know when to fall and know when to stand.
Viewers' discretion is advice. One more time. Viewers' discretion is advice. Listening to this video with the police and the man and the lady in the car, I think the hero in this thing is the woman, because the police was pointing the gun at them and she made that be noted, and she was the one taking all the video and actually telling the police, like, listen, you cannot do that, that's illegal, you're violating. So this lady is on top of her game, and this lady is the unsung hero in all of this. She is a champion for people's rights, and this lady, yo, she should be in the government in a position where she could bring down these kind of principles into the country. This lady is the hero in this situation, and that man in the BMW should thank God that that lady was there. Respect, mommy. Big up from Countryman. So I analyzed the video, and you know, from analyzing the video, there's a couple different things that jumps out to me, and I'm gonna try my best to be very, very honest. From what I see, it just seems like there's a bunch of unruly people, and it shows that the police is unruly, but also the man in the car is unruly too. And it just seems like it seems like there is no law. I mean, let's be real. If you were a police and you stop somebody and ask them to come out of the vehicle and they're not coming out of the vehicle, what are you going to do? Because I feel like people have to have respect for the law. But guess what? There is also a flip side to that. Because I feel like this. If a police stop me, them have to tell me why them stop me, what violation I broke, and why am I even talking to you guys? You understand? Because societies run with law, and we have laws to safeguard the public from the authorities, and we have laws to safeguard the public from predators, whether it's the police or whether it's the man them on the street, or whatever, we are kill people, whatever, but there are laws. So you know, from just watching this video, before I go into the Baboon King segment, it just seems like we're dealing with an unruly, a straight unruly society. People will like war. Because listen, the man in the vehicle, the BMW, he is passive aggressive, and he is very passive aggressive because he's adamant he's not coming out of his car. You understand? And he's adamant that he wants his license back. I mean, give him the ticket, and he's gone. He don't want to deal with no police, and he is very, very aggressive about it.
How are you going to palm my vehicle?
Okay, don't worry.
How are you going to palm?
The record is coming.
And are you giving my ticket or not?
Is your windscreen tinted?
Are you giving my ticket or not?
Is your windscreen tinted?
As far as I know, no. The visor is on.
Okay, well, we'll find out. So
Hold on,
we'll
hold
impound
on,
your vehicle and then we'll find out.
Hold on, no.
I mean, no.
Because I'm going to drive.
No, drive where?
You're not going to drive. Are you going to?
Drive where? No, this is okay.
No.
Okay.
You cannot do that. He cannot do that.
I want to
Let's
see you
not do
drive.
that. I want my ticket.
I want to see you drive.
I want my ticket.
Right. I want to see you drive. We're impounding this vehicle. I want to see you drive. And if you hit us...
No, like I said, the man in the vehicle, he is very adamant that he wants his ticket and he's gonna leave. And you see the police, them is very adamant that he is not leaving. And if you notice, police trying to shoot him and all sort of things. And they call that a tow truck, say his car is gonna be towed. And just a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. And you know, we might take it for lightly, but that situation right there is a very dangerous and volatile situation. And I think really what saved this man, it's because of he's an older man and he is, you know, you can see him drive a BMW. So obviously this man have some kind of money, and you know that I guess that saved him. But I think if he was like a younger black guy who's kind of tuggy or whatever, I bet you they would have drew that guy out and fuck him up. And you could tell that these police was ready to rumble. And like I said, the big man in our car, him was ready too. So it's very unfortunate, and you know, that's just how I feel about it. That when it comes to rights, when the know me's a champion for rights, people's rights. Now with that said, me I go into the Baboon King thing because everywhere I turn, Baboon King name is being called. Now, like I tell you before, that this guy here, Baboon King, him is still active, and even though he is in prison right now, and I'm gonna remind the viewers and subscribers why this dude is in prison right now. This guy, he is still active. Him have a crew man who him deal with. I don't know why they would deal with him. He's in prison and him now come out right now. But at the same time, it's like this guy, Baboon King, him have a spell on the man them and the people them in a St Lucia. Let's go, yo. Now, some people might say, why me I talk about Baboon King? Baboon King is one of the most dangerous criminals, murderer in a St Lucia, if not in the entire Caribbean. Now, I want to remind people why Baboon King is in jail. I remember this guy, you know, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, but he kills a lot of people. So obviously, we can see where he gets his high from. Speaking of Baboon King, I have to remind him about the crime for him do. Now, him and a group of misfits niggas went to a part of Castries to rob a man of some drugs. While they went on the robbery, dressed like police, the man had his brother there and also his brother's girlfriend. Long story short, they murdered the 3 people, but before they murdered the young lady, them raped the young lady. And these guys are still in court for this thing. Now the worst thing about is that Baboon King is in prison and him still a plan hit. Now, the reason for me to do this video is that my intel tell me that Baboon King is in jail, and right now as we speak, he's planning a hit. Now, the information I'm getting, the intel is saying that he was riding with a bunch of guys, like tag with them, and there's a little dispute going on. So, in his organization, you know, anybody can get it. So even if he was cool with you 1 minute, then the next minute him flip on you. So right now, but the intel is saying that Baboon King is in prison in Barbados, planning a hit. Well, what I want to say before I wrap this up is that the police them in the jail have to be very diligent with high profile, deadly serial killer like this boy right here. You understand? Now, him responsible for whole heap of thing. Remember SCHANNEL, the girl him used to talk to. You understand? Plus, other stuff that happened, which anything that happened in certain area like Woodland City and them place there, it have to pass through him, and him have certain under soldier or lieutenant who him give the orders them out on the road. So listen, the prison system have to be very diligent on these kind of guys. You understand? And that's how I see it. Listen, more stories coming, more videos coming. Stay tuned to the channel and listen to this. My name is Countryman.